don't you dare. You never know.
Yeah.
We're going to find out there's one more RBS event for you to go ahead and get your points. But we're hopping into our next match of winner semis. We're going to have Twan going against Luis. And historically, Twan has struggled against Luis. Luis has got the better of him with that Mario, putting on so much percent onto Meta Knights. And, if you talk to a lot of the Meta Knights in our community, they understand that Mario is a hard matchup. Meta Knight is one of those characters that get comboed harder than Captain Falcon sometimes.
He has this unfortunate mix of being a fast falling light character. So he's light, so like the beginnings of the down throw combos still work on him, but since he's a fast faller, those combos then go way longer than they normally would. But I mean, that being said, already 95% on Twan, starting off really strong at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, 100% racked up on Luis so far. Still,
ooh, this down air pressure too on the top of Luis' shield.
I actually really like that, just continuously jumping, tossing out those down airs, keeping him safe, tossing out something to where he's going to immediately put up that shield, because if Twan is not, if Luis isn't careful, he's going to take extra percent. That is unnecessary.
And now Twan disengaging to the center stage, recognizing the huge lead he has and the obligation that it puts on Luis' shoulders. Finds himself a dash grab. Once again gets an offstage situation. Just looking to scout out right now, right? He's on that Smash Roll platform, but he's not looking to press anything too big yet. Just wants that little bit of intimidation pressure. Luis, though, finds his opening, and this is where we can see some of these combos, right? 71% and some kill sparks on that up B.
Yep, and taking Twan all the way to 82% now. Since Twan has been in disadvantage, he is struggling to go ahead and get back on. The F tilt should take away the stock here at the ledge, and it does.
Yeah, nicely done by Twan. But I mean, 97%, that's not that much longer for this world, especially if you can't land against a Mario.
Now the back there coming out, sends Twan right back off stage, but not going to go ahead and take that stock. I love the use of Flood right there, just delaying the recovery for Twan. Another back throw, not going to take the stock, just a tiny bit of staling, not enough to take it.
Twan looking for this dash attack on that landing is a moment too late. Luis trying to get his way back on the ledge. Nice little down tilt poke, forcing Luis into his corner. Luis still gets that pivot grab.
Gets one more, and that's going to be it.
That's all he needs to Longy Meta Knight. We're now back again at fresh stocks, but we see the degree in which both of these characters are able to punish each other so hard. The main difference is just in the neutral, Mario is so much more flexible than Meta Knight when it comes to finding those sort of openings, especially his ability to do that on reaction to a whiff compared to Meta Knight, who more has to commit off of his dash. Here we go, though. A bunch of up airs, not going to do it, but already 80% on the Mario. It's Luis's turn, though, to find his way to center stage.
No, and I think this kind of favors Luis right now. Really, if Twan is able to go ahead and hit him with a dash attack, it becomes a 50-50 photo shuttle loop, whether he's going to air dodge or not. Look, and there he goes. He doesn't air dodge. He's going to get the hit, but he's still not going to go ahead and lose that stock. Really, if Luis is able to get into the grab like it is right now, he's going to eat a lot of percent, a couple of these up airs. Now, Twan is in disadvantage, can't catch his landing, but no, Luis unable to go ahead and catch it.
Manages to find it down, so keeping this pressure up, forcing Luis back on this ledge once again. I like the retreat by Luis.
The early up B. I like the attempt because he wanted to go ahead and get to that platform, but he did eat that unnecessary shuttle loop. That is just percent that he did not need to really eat, and now he's going to get back thrown, almost losing away that stock.
Does a little bit of a cape stall to extend his time back to the ledge. He makes it back. Up B's not going to do it. Twan landing on that Smash Roll platform safely. Still just hovering around on the ground, finds his opening when Luis is going down for those, going up for those back airs.
When Luis is tossing out these up smashes, then another back throw coming up from Twan, understanding that up throw most likely won't take away the stock yet. For the next grab, up throw should go ahead and do it. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Up throw does end up taking it out. I mean, we see how quietly, how composed Twan has to play in the terms of that entire game, right? Once he gets them outside of the ladder percent range, he needs to just constantly work this matchup very slowly, but he's making it work with all of his jumps, especially when he's in the disadvantage state, being able to take his time in the air, wait for his opening either to recover to the ledge or to make his way back to solid ground. You're going to be able to wait out Mario's options instead, especially by juking back and forth with those jumps as well until you see a commitment.
No, definitely, but here we go, hopping into game 2 right now. Luis running it straight back into Smash Roll, understanding like, yo, I made a couple of mistakes. I know what I did. I need to go ahead and avoid a couple of these options from Twan. And yo, he just outplayed me playing flat. And I know I can go ahead and answer him right back here on this stage.
Oh my goodness, going up really high for that forward air. Luis playing really well, doing a good job of just baiting out Twan's like impulsive defensive options, right? Either with his down tilts or his dashes and stuff, and finding himself the dunk too on that recovery. Luis looking very strong this game too.
No, like I said, Luis knows he can just immediately answer, and he has done that so far here in game 2. And I feel like that's really what Luis just thrives on. He's like, yo, cool, you got that game? No problem. I understand what I did, and I can adapt to it accordingly.
But Luis now, we see him abusing the fact that he has the lead, right? He's just chilling on that Smash Roll platform, his little stoop. Tossing down some fireballs here and there. Oh, but Twan finds the dash attack on it, but he can't keep that ladder going. It's so annoying to start it off a moving platform.
Yep. I mean, at the same time, Mario he was only sitting at 30% when he got that dash attack.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be very tough for really Midnight to go ahead and follow up off of that. He has to be literally frame perfect to try to get it. Forward smash, yep, here it is, but Luis immediately going to punish that off of a missed attempt.
Yeah, being able to just jump, air dodge, recognize the situation for what it is, and just drifts right in afterwards.
No, a lot of these dash attacks that Twan is getting, they are more of the soft hit variety, or sour spot if I might say, actually. And it's really not putting him in position to go ahead and follow up right off it, but he does find Luis back onto the ledge. Luis, I love the way that he's mixing it up, whether he's doing regular get up, whether he's doing the jumps and then air dodging, or just immediately nairing, and Twan is just not ready for it so far.
Oh, there he is, though. He was ready for that air dodge, but doesn't get the up B confirmed to kill afterwards.
Nope, forward smash, not going to get punished. The immediate dash attack.
To catch the shield drop.
Able to go ahead and get away.
Ends up working, tries to punish that up smash with one of his own. Oh, that is a clean up smash punish. Just dash because you can up B out of it immediately, and up B is a kill move.
Ooh, I like the dimensional cape, getting himself back onto the stage, but Luis only sitting at 8%, can't do anything else. Twan recognizing he can't ladder him yet.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of
just retreating to the platform. I like that.
Really clean air movement by Twan, but not clean enough because Luis still caught his landing. Really nice up smash as well. We're tied up at 1-1 apiece between these two. And I'm curious where Twan is going to be taking Luis himself. I know Twan is a big fan of the Final Destination stage. I have seen him take people to Lilat as well, maybe to Town and City, but I'd be surprised if he had the chance. Yeah, we're going to FD.
All right, we're going into game 3 right now. Even set 1-1 and FD. This is going to be a pivotal game for who is going to go ahead and pull ahead here in this set. And since this is Twan's counter pick, I might go in his favor, but at the same time, both these players can just cover each other's landings. Meta Knight, he's going to thirst really off Mario landing with a downer, landing with all of these really air dodges, and if he's able to go ahead and catch him with a dash attack, he might take him with that ladder, but the same can go for Mario. Luis is literally going to look for Meta Knight landing with these air dodges, because outside of that, he only has a dimensional cape.
I think in the long run, when it comes to managing the disadvantage state, Meta Knight's going to be able to do it better on this stage. Just by virtue of him having those extra jumps, so he can mix out exactly which jump he's going to use to touch ground. Okay, yeah, he's still going to be fine. But that being said, yeah, like you said, the up smash, the ability for Mario to still track the landings, and for platforms not existing as refuge for either character, this is a stage that favors momentum above all else. Whoever establishes momentum first is in an excellent position. Right now, though, Luis trying to take him coast to coast to coast. Finally, Twan gets a word in edgewise. Looking to poke that shield with those down tilts. I'm actually surprised with, because Twan has been going for those pokes quite a bit, and I'm actually surprised that he hasn't really been going for grabs as hard, because I see Luis getting a lot of success blocking all of these low-end attacks. There we go, there's the dash and grab. But unfortunately off of it, though, Luis jumping over it. Next one, though, does end up connecting. Gets the up B, gets the stage control.
He does have him in disadvantage, but the stock is still not gone. Luis sitting at 97%, and ooh, that was actually very nice from Twan, trying to just back off, trying to find an opening, but unfortunately he was unable to go ahead and get one.
That was so close. Twan catching that landing, but just out of reach for the up B to connect right afterwards. Luis now, once again, in that good position, waiting for these air dodges while he's up there. I like that response, right? You're just going to try your forward smash, eat some water instead. I'm not risking a single thing.
I love that from Luis. And just short hopping, tomahawking, getting that grab and getting some more percent. He's already threatening Twan so much to where he's not ready to go ahead and react. Another forward smash? No, not going to get... oh my goodness! Forward smash going to catch him, and Luis going up 2-1 with the 2-stock.
That is such a good space, because the thing about that forward smash is it not only catches that roll get up, but if Twan had just jumped off the ledge and air dodged immediately, it would have caught that too, because it would have been already holding in. And at that point, yeah, Twan has to do the neutral get up instead, because he had been pressured so much before, and layers on layers on layers with these guys.
All right, but here we go into game 4. Twan actually running it straight back to FD, even though he did get 2 stock. It was his counter pick in the first place.
It was his counter
so
pick,
I'm not surprised that he's going to go back.
Yeah, this is the stage that he needs his best because he's not gonna take Mario to triplats. Like that's a recipe for tragedy at that extent. He definitely doesn't have Town and City in his back pocket. And again, platforms on Lilat are just as likely to help out, if not more likely to help out Mario than it is to help himself. So his best bet is gonna be FD. Tries to dash attack that landing, but Luis comes down with that nair, bonks Twan on the head.
Yeah, no, we're just going at it, and Twan already finds himself at a great deficit. But yo, no deficit is too great for Meta Knight. He's able to go ahead and get that dash attack. He's able to go ahead and get that ladder. He can even it up at any percent.
It's a terrifying threat, yeah, but we haven't actually seen Twan get the ladder on Luis this whole set.
No, I mean, Luis is definitely kind of numb to it. He understands.
Never mind.
What can happen. And as we are talking about it, gonna go ahead and get caught. And beautiful stuff, Twan, taking away the stock.
You're welcome, Twan. Anyway,
maybe we should talk about it more often. Yo, Twan, you're not getting galleries. Like,
yo, he got the down throw right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. But, you know, the forwarder coming out from Twan.
Okay, hold up. Let's be real for a moment. I really do like that Max Tornado as a ledge get up trap. It works really, really nicely. Catches everything but the roll get up. Or really, like, the best way around it is just wait. Oh, the up smash catching that dash in. And just like that, Luis finding himself at a pretty reasonable situation. We've seen again and again when he finds that first opening with a grab, he can get a clean 80% on Meta Knight. And Twan knows it too, backing off very, very carefully.
Okay, wall jump. Ooh, and the dash attack actually clinking with that down air, not taking away the stock from the shuttle loop.
Twan pressuring that ledge, hoping to catch a ledge get up option, but Luis keeping his composure, finding himself that grab, and this is what he's wanted. Oh my gosh, and he's still catching it.
Another grab. No, he ends up going for the pivot. Unfortunately, not going to get the follow-up off of it.
Twan escaping the midst of death for now, hovering on that other side of the stage, finding himself his down tilt, but not going in too hard for anything beyond a dash attack here and there.
Ooh, we got the air dodge. Surprised he didn't pull for the shuttle loop. Instead, going for the back air. Still not able to convert. And now Luis, ooh, he's back off on stage. Thought he was going to get a grab, but beautiful attack coming out nonetheless.
Oh, catching that roll get up, waiting for an air dodge, but Luis knows not to give it to him. Jumps away, lands with a nair. Oh my god, that was actually terrifying for Twan.
If he landed with another nair, he would have jab locked him, and I was actually
that would have been dead
for Twan's stock.
Yeah. Spaces out that down air, really, really nice spacing. Twan though makes it, not Twan, Luis makes it back to that stage. Oh, doesn't get a strong enough punish on the get up attack. He get an up smash on that.
No, I mean, Twan is just getting what he can, immediately going for these down tilts, sending Luis right back off stage, but he does have to be careful. Luis sitting at 153. One good conversion and one charged up smash attack will go ahead and take this. I mean, actually, one regular up smash might be able to do it, but the up throw, that's going to be... No, it's not going to be it. Beautiful DI coming up from
Luis. Not again. This time, Luis was ready for that DI, and he had a little bit more percent to spare. The down smash to catch the ledge regrab is all the opening that Twan needs, though. He's going to take it now to a Game 5 against Twan. Against Luis, I mean. And the interesting thing is, the winner of this goes on to fight Teb. So if Twan ends up beating this Mario, he just has to fight another
Mario.
But meanwhile, we have two different timelines here. We have Winners Finals Mario Mirror between Luis and Teb, who have never fought.
Yep.
Or Twan and Teb, who I also can't recall ever fighting.
I don't believe they have, but nonetheless, we are here at Game 5. Twan versus Luis. The winner is going to move on to Grands? Or is this Winners Finals? Winners Finals, okay.
Yeah. Right now, though, Luis recognizing what's at stake, holding all the way back to that corner, to that Smashville platform. Twan looking for these openings now that Luis is down to play. Finds a footstool down air, and from there finds a dash attack.
Ooh, still putting on percent, 40% for Twan so far. Still
He's rolls.
He's actually really feeling out Luis this time around here in Game 5. He's tossing out a couple of his tilts, tossing out a couple of these dash attacks, making sure he does mix up on shield, and making it a lot easier for him to go ahead and escape freely.
I'm really interested by his roll movement choice too. I feel like, it's letting him get around invincibly, and I guess at worst he's not going to get eat a death combo for it, and is going to condition Luis to be looking for these rolls really hard for the remainder of this game.
Ooh, the nair leading him into a tech chase, and Luis following up accordingly, knowing that Twan was going to roll in. All right, another grab coming out from Luis, the forwarder, not going to go ahead and land, trying to get him with that smash attack, but I think that was going to be a shuttle loop. Unfortunately, a missed input, and the up smash taking away that stock.
Yeah, very unfortunate stuff for Twan. Luis sitting pretty comfortably right now and looking to extend this lead even further, immediately going in on the fresh Meta Knight stock. Doesn't find the rest of those up tilts though. Meta Knight being able to DI down and with being a fast roller, touch the ground after the first one.
Whoosh. Ooh, the Trump did not land. Unfortunate stuff for Twan. He was definitely looking for a Trump back air. Not going to get it. And still keeping up all of these down airs. Another back air. No, trying to catch the landing with that forward smash with Luis. Very disciplined, not landing right away. And interesting, I'm surprised he ended up tilting in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's been happening quite a bit with Luis's up tilt combos so far this game. They've just not quite come together the way I'm used to seeing it.
I mean, hey, nonetheless, he is still in a lead. So, I mean, it's not a pressing matter so far. Hopefully he does clean up in the next stock, possibly. Maybe if he wins this set, moving on through the tournament.
Twan, meanwhile, trying to space out, trying to bait out Luis's impatience to close out this really tight winner semis. Even though he's the one at the deficit, we see it's Luis that's being baited into Twan's space, and he eats that up B for it, looking to end this a little bit too soon.
Now again, Luis getting a little too overzealous with these smash attacks, and Twan immediately punished him with the shuttle loop straight from the ground.
Twan once again just enjoying his brisk walking speed back and forth until he can find a moment to trip Mario's shins with a down tilt.
Ooh, gonna eat it back out right there. Luis on the offensive, and I like the delay right there.
Yeah.
Coming out from Twan, making sure he did not get hit by that down tilt, but he cannot avoid the fair. He cannot avoid that dunk. Luis looking like Kobe, and he's moving on to winners finals.
What a great read on Luis's end, too, recognizing the fact that throughout the entire set, right, Twan was finding little ways to stall out his recovery, just the way that Luis had as well, and just saying, okay, you're trying to stall out a little bit longer because this is your last stock. You know, toss out this fair just in case you're tossing too many double jumps up there, and I'll kill you if you're there. And he ends up finding it.
Yep, and